And now, before I'm removed from the stage, I would like to share another story, very, very wonderful story. Last night I was hanging out in the bar with many of you, and I ran into one of the most beautiful women I've ever met, Ginilu Robinson. And I would like Ginilu to come up here. Ginilu, come on up here.
We're not on, oh, for the love of God. What am I supposed to do? What? What? I'm not going to sing. I'm going to try not to swear. I wasn't ready for this. I have nothing planned. All right. All right then. In October, in May I had a clean mammogram. In October, when I was laying on my sofa at the end of the day and my bra was doing its usual, take me off, I'm trying to kill you moment. Took my bra off, and when I was taking my bra off, I found a lump on my right breast. Fairly substantial lump to me. And the first thing that I said was, okay, I am going to swear, because the first thing I said was, fuck. Yes, yes, yes! And I think I said that about 7 or 8 more times. As I was laying there all by myself with my cats over here, and I'm laying on the couch and I'm watching some 2.5 Men show because I find that fantastically irrelevant. And so I'm feeling it, and I'm going, oh God damn it, this can't be good. But you know, it's kind of tender. And they say it shouldn't be tender. So maybe it's okay, but then I was just like digging at it, and I was going, no, crap. This is so not good. And promptly on Monday, I forgot about it. On Tuesday, I had a friend feel it, whose eyes got about this big around, and said, this can't be good. And I went, I know, fuck. I was like, no. And so on Wednesday, I went to my doctor, and she kind of had that same, but in a doctor way, fuck. And she said, well, you know, we can't be sure. I'm sure it's nothing. I'm sure it's fine. We'll just do a little tiny needle biopsy, and you'll be fine. And so on Friday, I went in for an ultrasound, and I laid on the table, and I'd had ultrasounds when I was pregnant, and they were quite wonderful. This one was not. And I'm laying on the table, and she's doing all this thing, and you know, and I'm looking at her, and I'm trying to read her face, and she's got that clinical face going on, and I'm looking at her, and nothing. And I'm going, what do you find? Nothing, nothing. And she's marking it. And then she goes, well, I think we need to have the radiologist come in. And I'm going, crap. And so the radiologist comes in and he goes, well, I think we need to do a needle biopsy. And I went, all right. And I said, when? And he said, well, we can't schedule you today. And I went, yes, you can. And he looked at me, and for some reason he was able to, and we went in there, and we did the needle biopsy, which, by the way, hurts like hell. I'm not going to sugarcoat the whole thing, but it's not a fun process, and they failed to mention to me that there was also a large noise involved in the needle biopsy as they sucked it out of I'm laying there, and I'm watching the sonogram, and they've got the needle and they're digging in there, and I'm looking at the sonogram, not looking at him, and I didn't know that it was hooked up to some large machine that would suddenly go, and he's lucky I didn't just pretty much decapitate him at the time. And then, sent me on my way. Well, there was like another 3 or 4 mammograms after that point, but then he sent me on my way, and I had 5 days to wait for my diagnosis. And by the way, doctor, any doctor that knows you have 5 days to wait to know whether or not you have cancer should give you a handful of Xanax.
I do.
Well, mine did not.
I should have been your doctor.
You should have been my doctor. I had to drink my way through it. And I did. And in the process, I because I'm also a minister, I can marry and bury you. I am an online minister. I married my ex-brother-in-law and his new girlfriend, and I was trying to ignore the whole thing, and I finally get to Tuesday, and the whole day goes by, and I am trying to work, and nothing's happening. And finally at like 5:30, my doctor called me up, and she said, Ginilu, she said, I don't have good news for you. And at that point, I stuck my fingers in my ears, and I stepped about 15 feet away from my body while she said, you have breast cancer. I pretty much am still 15 feet away from my body. It's only been 9 months since then. I've had a double mastectomy. I've had 3 months of chemo. I've had reconstruction. I still have multiple surgeries to go through, one more major surgery and then a couple of little bitty surgeries, because we'd like to get them even. It's only fair. And still, but the issue is, and the key is that it ended up that I had 2 tumors. I had a DCIS tumor, and right next to it was an invasive 1.5 centimeter tumor. Combined, they were about 3.5 centimeters, which was luckily the way I felt it, because it was fairly large. And I am forever and always grateful that I was able to feel it when I felt it, and catch it when I caught it. And I will forever and always be grateful to my 2 lovely and wonderful daughters who stood by me and worked through me through everything. Didn't mind when I was bald. Didn't mind when I lost my eyelashes and my eyebrows and every other hair on my body. And didn't mind when I was complaining that the first hairs that grew back were my facial hairs. Again, that was another, what the fuck? Do they tell you that when you're going in it? No, they don't say the first thing that's going to go back is your mustache. And oh, by the way, we've sucked out every part of estrogen that you've had, so your mustache will really grow back. And then you've got like here's at Quebec and not so many fun places. But here's the key. I am forever and always grateful for the Geiger family and Jean Geiger. Where are you? For allowing me to share my story, because I tend to verbally vomit, and you might not have noticed that. And, but because of that, and the support that I have gotten from so many people out here, beyond the friends that live close to me and beyond my family, you guys are my family, and you guys have been my support system and my proper upper people, and my people that would read my Facebook posts when I said, cancer chemo fun fact, number 70, 122, your fingernails come unhooked. And have taken my irrelevant journey to heart and have given me such an incredible support and an incredible, you just are a blessing. And thank you very, very much for everything. You could have warned me. A little warning would have been nice.
All right, Ms. Ginilu, contestant number 1. For living testimony that early detection is the best chance for cure. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've had a wonderful event here tonight. I think we're about ready to come to a close.